When we arrived in Itapiruçu in 1984, it looked like its best days were over. The only industry in town, a cement factory, had closed down, and the job market dried up. Everybody was anxious to move on to greener pastures and anxious to sell off their property as fast as they could. However, we knew God had called us to this city, and we weren't going anywhere. Little did we know what the future held. The population has now more than doubled, and Itapiruçu has become a bedroom community to the state capital, which is just 35 kilometers away. From being a shabby city with tumbled-down buildings, a new city has taken shape, with 3- and 4-story buildings going up downtown, and new homes and condominiums going up everywhere there's an empty space. This has presented a challenge for the mission. We soon realized we built too small and would have to find a way to enlarge the mission and the school premises to meet the demands of the community. Being the best school academically in the region and being a Christian school as well, has parents from near and far waiting in line for a place for their preschool child to join our school. God already knew the need and recently sent a businessman our way, and he offered us a deal we couldn't just turn down. 3 of 5 properties we purchased years ago at negligible prices were traded for 5 lots adjacent to the mission property, and this is just what we needed to enlarge our borders. Our new administration team was put in place during our visit in April of this year. They're moving forward with a vision to expand. The new expansion will provide room for at least 50 more children in our school. Out of our present attendance of 400 kids, 133 receive sponsorships. These are the poorest children from the community who wouldn't otherwise be able to attend our school. Our school offers classes in music, computers, English, and even Spanish, as well as Bible classes and all the other core subjects. All is taught from a biblical perspective. Our dental clinic continues to thrive. 6,425 patients are seen each year. Currently, 5 dentists work at the Mount Horeb Clinic, and at the moment we're looking for 1 more dentist in order to continue to meet the need. Each one of the dentists takes on a poor child in our school or a poor citizen in the community as a tithe unto the Lord. When they finish one patient, they take on another, fulfilling our logo of loving God and loving people. A dedicated group of people from the Mount Horeb Mission and from the Mount Horeb Church head to the isolated poor community of Caçador every weekend. They do this so that they can minister to the people who live in this remote farming community. They take out food for the day, and a kind lady who lives in this community as well cooks them a wonderful chicken dinner every time they show up. This ministry began some years ago, and they have now finished building a multi-purpose building in that community. This building has 3 classrooms, a school kitchen, a room with a dental chair so people can have their teeth fixed, a doctor's office where doctors can examine the sick and give them advice on further treatment or even write them a prescription. There is also a library with shelves full of textbooks and school material for the children that will be attending our new school. The people there are so grateful that our team chose their village and that we go there and we're helping provide some very necessary services they have never had access to before. In spite of all of the hardships the Christians at Mount Horeb have persevered, and God has opened the hearts of the people to hear what the Mount Horeb team has to say. Bible studies are being held and a young church is emerging. It will be the very first evangelical presence in that community.
We are here at Caçador, the community in Caçador, where there are about 35 families live here, way in the interior of the state. And the Mount Horeb mission and the people of the Mount Horeb Church have taken on this mission to come to this community and bring the gospel, the evangelical gospel here, as well as help the people. The people are extremely poor. These children have no access to a school. The state tries to bus them to another school that down the road, but it rains so much that they only get in about a third of a year of school that they need, and so many parents are discouraged and just don't send their kids to school. And we just thank our Canadian friends and churches who have helped build this school. It's a wonderful addition. It also has a room for a doctor office and a dental office where the people can come and be taken care of once a month. Our team comes out here and they come out here with a doctor and a dentist or two, and they work all day Saturday. They come all the way from the state capital and donate their time and come out here. It's a long, rough drive here, and the commitment is absolutely amazing when we think about it. So thank you, those of you who have felt in your heart to help. We just praise the Lord for you.
I've had the amazing privilege of being out here in the community of Casador today, and it's just been so neat to see what the people here have done and what they're doing with this work here. There's so many families in this area that are so poor and living in just horrific conditions that, you know, it's touched my heart today being here and being seeing them in their homes. And the one family we visited today had lost pretty much everything as far as the livelihood goes, and the man being able to work. And you know, the stories break my heart, but I'm so thankful for the people that have given their time and their energy and their finances to be able to come here to provide for these people. And I'm just so thankful, and seeing it firsthand has just been so amazing today. And I encourage you, if you haven't been involved or if you're not involved, that there's so much opportunity here, and it's definitely worth it. Seeing the lives of people touched and changed and them experiencing God's love is something that is just really incredible, and so I encourage you to be involved.
Thank you for partnering with us in this great ministry God has raised up in Itaperusu. May God bless you as you share in that great harvest with us.